was coughed and coughed. She smiled like a dealer who'd already taken off her gloves. Eyes like blackjack, mine like smoker practice little grin. She slid me 2 face cards while the jukebox swore and sin. Said she never owned a full house, I bought that line for cheap, but I missed the ink and ribbon hiding secrets underneath. Left calf told a story with a rose and a broken crown. Right thigh clasped a promise that could fold a king right down. I thought I had the edge, thought I had the height. Caught a glimpse of paper mushy courage in the flicker light, but the way she shuffled memories like she shuffled up the deck. I should've known the past was gonna catch my cheeky check. She pulled a garter out like a joker from a sleeve, flashed a tattooed alibi and made my resolve leave. Her deuce was wild, my ace was high, felt like fate at first sight, but baby she'd been dealt before and she played it just right. Garter gambit, kiss of a hand, I paid the price to stay. She's a professional heart robber in a one-woman cabaret. She spoke in thrift store promises and pick-up artist lies. Said I never stay for supper while she ate my alibis. I put down pocket rockets, ego glued to the felt. She unbuttoned hesitation like a trick card I've been dealt. Whispered, boy, you're cute, like a minnow to a shark. And fished my last intact idea and swallowed it for dark. Left legs a map to mischief, right legs a velvet trap. She clipped my confidence and folded me into her lap. The room smelled like regret and aerosol cologne. I was playing for the moon while she was playing me alone. If love's a casino, she's a house with a laminated smile. I bet my chips on tomorrow and she cashed in with style. She pulled a garter out like a joker from a sleeve, flashed a tattooed alibi and made my resolve leave. Her deuce was wild, my ace was high, felt like fate at first sight, but baby she'd been dealt before and she played it just right. Garter gambit, wink of a pawn, I danced into her sway. She's the kind of local legend who makes saints wanna stray. Oh, I'm not bitter, I'm battered, though my pride's a little sore. She gave me the illusion of a win and took the whole damn drawer. If hearts were coins, she's a mint. If lies were fabric, she's couture. I walked out with a story and a hole where my good sense was before. Tattoo on the left, got her on the right. 2 souvenirs of sin under the disco light. She deals with a grin, she deals with a sigh. She'll fold your best intentions with a flick of a thigh. She pulled a garter out like a joker from a sleeve, flashed a tattooed alibi and made my resolve leave. The deuce was wild, my ace was high, heaven and hell collide. She'd been dealt before and honey, she dealt me inside. Garter gambit, take a bow, tip the band, close the night. I'm the fool with the story, she's a girl who's still right. So if you meet her at the fair with a wicked little smile, keep your aces in your pocket and your morals in a file, cause when she plays it right, you'll forget you ever tried. Garter gambit, babe, welcome to the ride. Welcome to the ride.
Alarm clocks, cufflinks, and bad coffee. Let's puke on the punch clock. Cubicle confetti suits smell like old perfume. They train you to march in rows, match the gray and the gloom. Clipboard prophets preach and do it right, plain nice, but the Sunday smiles are stapled on with a pack of corporate lights. You climb the ladder, step on cheeks, collect a paper crown. They hand you a contract with a leash and call it downtown. Wear the tie, shave the edge, toe the line and mind the fees. They sell you visions of a mansion while they mortgage your beliefs, where you can stick your 9-to-5 living and your collar and your tie. You can stick your moral standards, cause it's all a dirty lie. You can stick your golden handshake, and you can stick your silly rule, and all the other shit that you teach the kids in school, cause I ain't no fool, yeah. HR smiles like it's mandatory. Cookies on the break room shelf. Mandatory fun, mandatory hugs, mandatory being yourself. They teach obedience and textbook staple with regret. Respect authority until you ask where the money's at. Promote the work of being to a cubicle drone. They'll praise your loyalty while they sell your skin for chrome. Rap break, sneering. Listen up, kiddies, here's the secret they won't teach. If you color inside their lines, you'll never breach. Buy their shampoo, drink their brand, memorize the spiel. Accept the golden handshake like it's made of real steel. But I'm allergic to the handshake, I spit out the handshake. I'd rather trade my suit for a skateboard and a mixtape. So flip the bird to the briefcase, torch the nonsense rulebook. Graduate from bullshit 1-1 and learn to live by look. Where you can stick your 9 to 5 living, and your collar and your tie. You can stick your moral standards, cause it's all a dirty lie. You can stick your golden handshake, and you can stick your silly rules, and all the other shit that you teach the kids in school. Cause I ain't no fool. Burn the memo, smash the slogan, take your lunch back from the man. We're not assembly parts without machines with no master plan. So raise a toast with cheap beer, flip a coin, break the chain. If freedom's got a price tag, I'll shoplift it again. Guitar, sax, freak out. Well, you can stick your 9 to 5 living, and your collar and your tie. You can stick your moral standards, cause it's all a dirty lie. You can stick your golden handshake, and you can stick your silly rules, and all the other shit that you teach the kids in school. Cause I ain't no fool. I ain't no fool, nah. I ain't no fool, nah. I ain't no fool. Clock out for good, pocket the bullshit, take the scenic route. Life's too short for paperwork, now scream and shout it and spout. How? Scream and shout it and spout. Hey. Standing on the edge of the road, thumb in the air. A cold lit highway promises a way somewhere. Broke another promise, I broke another heart. Left a trail of matches where I set myself apart. I ain't too young to realize the wreck I built inside. I ain't too old to try and turn this dark to light. I'm gonna walk on, standing on the edge of the road, thumb in the air, chasing dawn. One of these days I'm gonna change my evil ways. Till then I'll just keep walking on, walk on. Neon saints and tumbleweeds whisper my name. Every mile of confession, every cigarette a flame. Try to find forgiveness at the bottom of a bar, but the highway's full of ghosts that tell me who will wear. I ain't too young to realize the damage that I made. I ain't too old to try to find the path I strayed. I'm gonna walk on, standing on the edge of the road, thumb in the air, chasing dawn. One of these days I'm gonna change my evil ways. Till then I'll just keep walking on, walk on. Broke the map, burn the compass, but the stars still know my name. Try to get back to the start, try to put out the flame. There's a shard of truth beneath the half-truths and the lies I've sworn. If I can hold my hand steady, maybe we'll be reborn. Engines hum like a heartbeat, road sings a lonesome cry. Promises on the skyline, and I'm learning how to try. I'm gonna walk on, walk
chairs and broken promises, nothing here will feel the same. You walked out like a rolling thunder, left a trail I can't ignore. Every bottle tells a story, every story points to your door. I try to stand tall, try to play it brave, but the dark keeps pulling like a tide on a cave. Done took to drinking whiskey, baby, since you've been gone. Ain't no one I know do it good as you. Licking on that lick and stick the way you do. You got the lips to make a strong man weak and a heathen pray. You do it different, ain't the way you speak, no, that's just the way. Streetlight silhouettes and cigarette regrets, I memorize your shape. I tell myself the hard truths, then get softer with the whiskey's taste. Your laugh is like a contraband that plays inside my veins. I chase the echo of your footsteps, stumble through familiar pains. My backbone's a wire, frayed at the ends. You pull the strings and the world bends. Done took to drinking whiskey, baby, since you've been gone. Ain't no one I know do it good as you. Licking on that lick and stick the way you do. You got the lips to make a strong man weak and a heathen pray. You do it different, ain't the way you speak, no, that's just the way. I can taste the danger on your tongue, like lightning on thin skin. Every vow you never promised keeps me sinning over again. I could burn these photographs, set the past into the sky, but the smoke comes back and paints your face across my mind. Hey! To drinking whiskey, baby, since you've been gone. Ain't no one I know do it good as you. Licking on that lick and stick the way you do. You got the lips to make a strong man weak and a heathen pray. You do it different, ain't the way you speak, no, that's just the way. Raise another glass to what I wish I'd say. Swear I'll walk away tomorrow, but tonight I can't. Whiskey on my breath, your shadow on my skin. You're the vice that knows me better, and the one I can't outrun.
Trapped in the cartridge, pixels burn like a flame. Metal slug in my chest, can't tell where I end in the game. Live countdown, continue light blinking my name. Respawn to hustle, unboxing this arcade frame. Let's go. Let's go. lights flash, Rio's heartbeat in my ear. Joystick, gripping knuckle static, whispering fear. Side scroller streets, grenades like heartbeat mines. I'm a soldier made of code, stuck rewinding time. Walking through stages where the sky goes berserk. Hell is braid the skyline, bullets write my verse. Snatch a hostage, strap 'em on my back like proof. Every step a checkpoint, every alley got a roof. Tank rumbles close, iron buddy slug of a friend. But the map keeps folding, levels never end. Coin slots hungry, blink continue, I plead. Button jam, palm sweats, stuck in the feed. Trapped in the cartridge, pixels burn like a flame. Metal slug in my chest, can't tell where I end in the game. Live countdown, continue light blinking my name. Respawn the hustle, I'm boxing this arcade frame. Box, 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 box. Boss door creaks, giant meth with a laugh like thunder. I spray rhythm like smoke, make the neon sky sunder. Boom. Power up, drop, I snag, rapid fire, hope. Stage gravity's heavy and the ceiling's a scope. Back alley soldiers with the 8-bit grim face. Every death is a tutorial in this pixelated place. Heads up display blurring, my reflection's a sprite. I'm the glitch in the code, trying to punch through the night. Fight, rub it in my chest like a combo meter. Climbing, timer tick tock, credit counter unwinding. Swipe the last hard billboarded words, game over. But I'm not done, I'm reloading like a takeover. Arcade dreams, neon bleed, my skin turn vinyl. Every level of prison and the mission is final. But the rhythm of the rounds got me locked in the cage. I spit bullets for beats, make the metal disengage. Pixel dust in my lungs, I sprint past the traps. Grenades also rolling tanks, detonate the maps. Twin stick reflex, my reflexes on code mode. I dodge a boss swipe, trade blood for a mother load. The world of CRT pose, a strobe to the rib cage. I trade my breath for a chorus, ghost right the stage. No quarters left, I fabricate a hustle. Hack the scroll, patch the rhyme with sweat, bootstrap the soul. Final boss towers, heartbeat syncopated war. I press start on destiny, crash the continue door. Pixels fracture, sunlight sears the cartridge seam. I step out of the arcade like I woke from a dream. Trapped in the cartridge, pixels burn like a flame. Metal slug in my chest, can't tell where I end in the game. Lives countdown, continue light blinking my name. Respawn the hustle, but I broke out of the arcade frame. Breathe. Cartridge, play, but I broke out of the arcade frame. Breathe. Broke out of the arcade frame. Cartridge cage, yeah, I lived through the load screen. Left quarters on the counter, left ghosts in between. Next time the cabinet hums, I might slide back in. But for now, I'm off the map. Real world, real win. Win.